Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, a battle report for you, playing out 7th edition, and it's a classic Necrons versus Blood Angels. Playing 1500 points, we've rolled for the mission, and we're playing Purge the Alien, so victory points. And we've rolled Hammer and Anvil deployment, which is quite interesting considering there's a good amount of long-range guns on the Blood Angel side. So, Blood Angels who are currently going second, let's just run over their list. So we have a squad of land speeders there, hurricane bolters and heavy bolters. Hurricane missiles and heavy bolters, sorry. Another squad there. We've also got a stern guard unit, 10 men strong, just in that rhino. There is a librarian hanging around at the back there as well. Then we've got 2 bow predators, and at the back there we've got some troops in a last cannon razorback. And then flanking, we've got some close combat scouts, a unit of 10. I am playing a dumbed down version of my Flayed One Decurion. So I have a Overlord with a Staff of Light and some Immortals. 10 warriors there. Got 10 warriors just here. 4 squads of 10 Flayed Ones. I've infiltrated them. 1 here, 2 in the building, and 1 over here. I've then got 2 Canoptic Harvests, Tomb Spider and 3 Scarabs, plus 3 Wraiths with whip coils in each. 1 that side, 1 that side. And just hanging out at the back here, we've got some Tomb Blades there. So, as I said, Necrons are going first. Let's see if Blood Angels are going to try to seize the initiative. He's feeling lucky. It's a 2. Not tonight. Okay, so it's going to be Necrons turn 1. Okay, so Necron turn 1. Not a lot I could do because everything was out of range, so I concentrated on getting into position by moving and running. First of all, I gave RP to both Canoptic Harvest formations, also generated a Scarab Swarm in each one. And then I moved the Wraiths up here, moved and ran them. I then moved both of the units of Flayed Ones in the building here and ran them forward. Moved and ran the Wraiths, moved and ran those Flayed Ones into that piece of terrain there. These have turbo boosted, trying to get into a slightly better shooting position for next turn. And then I just moved and ran those guys up there. And that was it. So that's my turn 1. Let's see what the Blood Angels can do on their turn 1. Okay, so Blood Angels turn 1. And as expected, because of this Hammer and Anvil deployment, everything moved backwards. I've got major problems here. So yeah, the Librarian gave the unit of speeders there, the Primaris power to re-roll. Those speeders and the Stern Guard all shot in and managed to take out this unit of Wraiths. That was first blood and the kill points. And then the rest of the shooting shot up over here in these Wraiths. Wasn't too much left. I lost a wound on them. The RP proving quite useful from the Spider there with that particular unit. And that was it. So I'm 2 kill points down. Everything is miles away. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there. I've got no guns in range. It's not looking too good, but we will try our best. Okay, so Necrons turn 2. Okay, so Necron turn 2 generated some more Scarab Swarms, gave RP to the Canoptic Harvests, moved these Flayed Ones up into that piece of terrain, moved those Tomb Blades there, shot in at the pred but no 6s to pen. And then I moved 1 squad of Flayed Ones around the corner, managed to assault this vehicle and have wrecked it, so that's 1 kill point back. The Wraiths weren't feeling too brave, so they've hidden basically in that building there for now. See what happens later in the game. That was pretty much it. So it's 2 victory points to 1 at the moment for Blood Angels, but Blood Angels now have their turn 2.
Ooh, reserves.
And yeah, reserves. Let's see if these scouts come out and what side of the board they do. 1, nope, they're not coming. Okay, so turn 2 for the Blood Angels. The reserves, as you saw, didn't actually come out. So target priority was this unit of Flayed Ones just standing there. Yeah, pretty much everything shot. The librarian gave the unit of speeders at the back there prescience. They used their small template markers. They had about 45 wounds just by themselves. Altogether, we worked out it's probably about 70 saves I had to make on those flayed ones. And thanks to RP, I only lost 3 flayed ones. So that was rather lucky. And then these guys here, anything that wasn't able to shoot the flayed ones, shot into these guys. I did jink, managed to save everything. So yeah, a good round for me really, that one. Turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Let's see if I can make hay whilst my luck is working and get some points back as I move into my turn 3. Okay, so Necrons turn 3. Right, generated a Scarab on both the Scarab swarms and also gave them RP and started to advance them. So moving up and running forward here, and also with these Scarabs and the Spider just there. These flayed ones very slowly moving forward, even with running. The Tomb Blades went up onto this top of the building here, took dangerous terrain checks, but was okay. Snapshots into the speeders, but although I got 1-6, I couldn't wound. I then brought the Wraiths up over this side of the building, and also the 5 flayed ones that were left just up into assault range. I then decided to assault with the flayed ones, and Overwatch on the Stern Guard, managed to kill 3 flayed ones. The exact same amount that the whole entire backfield killed last time in normal shooting.
Stop picking on my Blood Angels.
These guys killed exactly the same amount in Overwatch. Okay, so we went into the assault. I killed 2 Stern Guard. I lost a wound on the Wraith that was only on 1 wound anyway. So the Blood Angels managed to escape, so they're actually running away from me, which means I consolidated, not very far, but yeah, now I'm open to being shot to death. I was really hoping to be locked in combat with those, but it didn't happen. Okay, so we're going to move on now to turn 3 for the Blood Angels. Let's find out if the reserves come on this time.
Magic dice.
Yeah, this time they do. Okay, which table edge?
1, 2 this side, I presume, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4.
This side over here. Right, okay, more to come. Okay, so turn 3 for the Blood Angels. So the scouts came on just this side of the board here, aimed up at my Tomb Spider. Didn't do any damage, however a Speeder Squadron also aimed up at him and took him down to a 1 wound, even with the RP. Second target priority seemed to be the Scarab Swarms, which had advanced forward, and rightly so, because they were quite threatening with their range. Yeah, lots of guns coming in. Just 3 Scarab Swarms left out of the 6 that I had originally. And then we went over here. Lots of shooting. I lost my Wraiths from another squadron of Speeders. These guys just there. The Stern Guard, however, did miss, and yeah, my 2 flayed ones managed to survive that somehow. Not quite sure how. Again, yeah. And that's it. So we're going to move on now to the Necrons, turn 4. Okay, so turn 4 for the Necrons. Tomb Spider gave RP to himself, salted these scouts here. I did kill 1 scout first from the warriors that were on this building, just moving up into range, and then I assaulted the Tomb Spider here. No damage done to me. I did manage to kill 2, was it 1 scout? 1, yeah, so I just locked in combat there. Over here, my Tomb Blades on the top of the building there, shot in at the Speeders, managed to get 1 whole point off. Moved the flayed ones up here, tried 2 assaults here, mainly trying to soak up the Overwatch because I only had 2 other flayed ones next to them. Managed to get both of the flayed ones in. I lost 1 flayed one and I did no damage. Stayed locked in combat. Those flayed ones tried to move forward, but again moving incredibly slow, so slow that they couldn't assault anything. However, the Scarab Swarms got into assault, but I only did 1 whole point, so I'm looking very vulnerable with those Scarab Swarms. They're dead next turn by the looks of it. So we're nearly at the giving up point, I think, of this game. We'll just play probably one more turn and see what happens. More to come. Right, okay, so Blood Angels, turn 4, very effective round for them. The scouts here took my Tomb Spider out. The tanks over there took my Scarab Swarms out. And then the speeders up there took my Tomb Blades out. We didn't even make it to the assault phase, where I'm just about to lose that single Flayed One because I have conceded. I'm currently 7-1 kill points down. I do have the Scarabs there, which can advance 12 inches, potentially get into combat with those guys, but I'm not going to make it to any tanks, and I've got a huge amount of kill points to get back. They're just out of range, basically. Hammer and anvil deployment. As Sam Smith would say, we had the writing on the wall from the beginning of the game. But there you go. So I'm sure the Blood Angels enjoyed that game. Did you enjoy that?
Yay.
Yay. Right, okay, so that is the end of the game.
And then actually people
Yeah, the Flayed Ones, they did quite well, didn't they? Right, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to hit to that bell button next to the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with the wonders of Warhammer 40k. And I'll see you in the next video.